Hello, today I'm going to show you how to assess teacher candidates within Anthology Portfolio. You should have received an email from an automated email address at your school email, and you can see up here up at the top that it is ep@chalkandwire.com is the email address. If you don't see that in your inbox, then please be sure to check your junk email and see if it is appearing there. If you cannot find this email, then please feel free to contact me. My name is Natalie Coleman, and you can reach me at nmkuhlmann at Valdosta, valdosta.edu. You can also find my email address down here, and any one of the emails that you may or may not receive, it will appear there. So anytime you have any questions about Anthology Portfolio, formerly called Chalk and Wire, you can reach out to me. And so you'll receive this email every time there is a field evaluation that's due, and you can just click Go to Chalk and Wire to access the evaluations. And so once you get to this login page, you'll want to enter your school email address, and that will be the same email address that you received the email invitation, and just click login. And so it should take you right to your assessment that you need to complete that's due. I clicked on the work to assess email, and that's why it's taking me directly to this field evaluation, and that's typically the email that you'll be receiving periodically throughout the semester that you're placed with a teacher candidate. And so there's a few buttons that you can use to view this rubric. You can click Show Detailed View over here on the left, or Hide Detailed View. But Show Detailed View is very helpful because it allows you to see all the different levels and understand what the different ratings levels are, the rubric levels. You can also click on over here on the left, Performance Standard 1, Professional Knowledge, the name of the indicator, and it'll give you a description of that indicator. There are 10 standards for CAPS, this CAPS assessment, and the other assessment that you'll use, Professional Dispositions and Behavior Assessment, that one has 14 outcome statements. And so you can click on any one of these and see the description, and you can also enter a comment for any one of them. And then there's also down at the bottom an overall comments option. So what you'll want to do is be sure to select a rating level for each standard. And really consider and reflect on what you've observed with your teacher candidate as you go through this. I'm just completing it quickly to demonstrate how you can submit your evaluation. You'll have to submit a level for every one of these questions to be able to submit, which now appears here on the top right as a green button. Before, it was saving as draft, but we weren't able to save. And so now I'm going to submit. And I can see here up at the top right that it's been submitted. And you do not need to click this Save button to submit it to the LMS because that's not applicable. But it does have a final score, and it has been submitted. Now, to view your information about the placement and your teacher candidate, or to see what the supervisor or the teacher candidate has submitted, you can click over here on the menu button over on the left and click Experiential Learning. Here you can see the placement and the placement information, and you can also left click anywhere on this row here and click View. This will give you some information about the placement. Feel free to contact me if any of the information is inaccurate. And this provides the list of all the assessments and evaluations that are collected, as well as the open date and the due date. So you can see here, for instance, down here, the mid-formative PBDA will be open on October 1st, and will close on October 22nd of this year. And so that will, this list here gives you a good idea about when things will be open and closed. Many teacher candidates have different due dates, and so you may not have received that information, or maybe you have, and we want to make sure that these dates are matching what you've received. So you can also feel free to contact me or the VSU supervisor if these dates seem off from what you've been told. You can see that we've just submitted the evaluation, and so that has a score, and you can view that summary by clicking on View Summary, and we can see here our comments if we have any, the score that we've chosen. We can also click on any one of these and see the same thing if they had been submitted, which they have not yet, but once they are, we'll be able to see it there. Later on in the placement, there will be a survey that will become available, and you will again receive an email when that survey opens. In this case, it opens on October 1st. At the same time, the mid-formative evaluations open. You'll get another prompt in an email form when that opens up, and you can again just click on that and fill out that survey. We'd really appreciate that. I know that this is all voluntary, and we are very grateful that you are willing to serve as a mentor for our teacher candidates. You're always welcome to reach out to me if you have any questions. As you see, I've navigated down to the bottom, and it has information here that I can use, that you can use to contact me if you have any issues or questions. Thank you so much.